Real E-Leezy, what's handled with y'all, man? We in the building. Just got off a motherfucking winner. Shit. Let me hop right on into it, man. Let me talk about this Boogie Cousins situation, man. I heard different people saying different things, you know what I'm saying, giving their take on it. But my take is that Boogie is probably being released because maybe they don't want him you know, I'm always with the conspiracies and shit. You know what I'm saying? My whole thing is that I just don't think they want someone like Boogie representing the NBA as a champion. If the Bucks are to win another championship, him being on that team, I guess it's bad for the NBA just because of his image. He has that bad boy persona, the image, you know what I'm saying? Always being a hothead, always having, you know what I'm saying, aggressive and demonstrative disagreements with his teammates, his coaches, the organizations. You know what I'm saying? The referees getting hella technical fouls and being ejected from games. And the NBA really don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? I think Boogie Cousins is a good person. You know what I'm saying? I think he's highly competitive and he doesn't like to get cheated and he just wants to be treated fairly. Kind of, sort of, I put him in the same boat with like Dennis Rodman. You know, Dennis Rodman was a little bit off. I'm not going to put him in the same boat as far as like his craziness and his mentality and all that shit. But I think Boogie Cousins gets an unfair rap. Straight up. The way that he's treated, you know what I'm saying? Dude is been in multiple All-Star, you know what I'm saying? And he's been through some of the worst downtimes of basketball, you know what I'm saying? Period. Like all the injuries that he sustained, you know what I'm saying? Him battling back from those injuries and just trying to, you know, revamp his career and get back to that All-Star level, which we already know that age is not on his side, you know what I'm saying? Or time is not on his side. You know what I'm saying? Because you only go down here, you only get older, and as you get older, your game starts to decline a little bit. Your athleticism, I would say. You know what I'm saying? But I think Boogie Cousins is still a 2010 guy. I think he has a high basketball IQ. I think he has a lot of talent. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta realize that Boogie never really been the super athletic guy. Like, he'll dunk on you though, but he was never that guy that can just fly to the rim, like, you know what I'm saying, like that. He was a little bit more agile than I'd say athletic, like, you know what I'm saying. So Boogie can get it done, you know what I'm saying, in all facets of the game. Like, he has good vision, he has good basketball IQ, good knowledge for the game. He can score from multiple positions on the floor. He can spot up and knock down a three, which is it's a shooting man's game now. You know what I'm saying? And if you have a big man that really can't stretch the floor, you're really not that serviceable. And we see that with a lot of the centers in the NBA now. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the centers in the NBA, they don't even get any run. They don't get substantial run because either they can't stretch the floor, they can't defend, you know what I'm saying, or they have no post game. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and Boogie can pretty much do all of those. Like, Boogie is not really a guy that's going to, like I say, he lacks a lot of athleticism, so he's not going to average hella blocks a game. But I would say that Kevon Looney is a poor man's DeMarcus Cousins, and I'm only saying that because Kevon Looney has no athleticism at all. You know what I'm saying? Kevon Looney is a smart basketball player, but he has no athleticism. Now you take a Boogie Cousins with no athleticism, almost similar to Kevon Looney, and just put the skill on Kevon Looney and the basketball IQ. You know what I'm saying? And now you have a DeMarcus Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins can shoot. You know what I'm saying? He's crafty. He's physical. You know what I'm saying? I think that he can provide any NBA roster. He upgrades their front court immediately. in my opinion. Especially if you're feeding him the ball and you're keeping him engaged. A lot of players aren't going to give you, you know what I'm saying, their all if they feel like they're not engaged in the game. If they feel like they're just running up and down the court and you can touch the ball every so, you know what I'm saying, every now and again, then that player's not going to play top-level defense. Because we can't say that Boogie is a lockdown defender at his position. We just can't say that. You know what I'm saying? We can't say that he can just switch on all positions and guard 1 through 5. We can't say that. You know what I'm saying? What Boogie will do, he will provide the communication on the floor. Whether a screen is coming from the left, right, you know what I'm saying? He's going to talk for sure. You know what I'm saying? He'll try his best to contain that guard off the pick and roll, but he just has slow feet. You know what I'm saying? And you already know these guards these days, they preying on big men with slow feet. They looking for that switch on that pick and roll. You know what I'm saying? They looking for the lob. If you don't tag and roll on the pick and roll, they looking for that lob. You get what I'm saying? So, but I think Boogie is gonna. I think somebody's gonna pick him up. I think a playoff or a title contender, or at least, you know what I'm saying, a playoff contending team will pick Boogie up. Because I think Boogie had some good games last year for the Clippers in the playoffs. I think he was crucial. He provided, you know what I'm saying, scoring and efficiency and rebounding, and was effective in less minutes played. And that's a fact. And everything that he's done for the Milwaukee Bucks, I think Boogie, he has a lot of basketball left, and I think that Boogie is the healthiest he's been in at least several years. About 5 to 6, 7 years. I think he's the healthiest. I think he's put those injuries behind him. He's been taking care of his body. He's in shape. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the mental now, because when you get picked up and then released and then picked up and released, it fucks with your mental. You know what I'm saying? His mental fortitude is going to prove volumes. It's going to prove volumes for them this year. He needs to stay locked in mentally. Don't think that this is the end of the road. You know what I'm saying? Stay committed to his work on and off the court. And he's going to get that opportunity, and he's going to thrive and excel. But he has to continue to have faith. Straight up. Because his story is not finished being written. You know what I'm saying? Boogie, I love Boogie. I wish the Warriors would pick him up, to be honest. And that will add to their front court. Because then you have a Boogie, and then you have motherfucking Looney, and then you have Wiseman, along with Draymond and Juan Toscano, you know what I'm saying? And Kuminga, like big guys. So I think that will it would help them, the veteran leadership that he can provide at that center position, that he can teach Wiseman and the young guys on how to be, you know, how to play the big man role and what to look for and all of that. I think he'll help the Warriors front court. I thought the Warriors was going to at least try to go after Marquise Chris when he was available, but I don't know if he's still on Dallas or not. I don't know if they granted him another 10-day contract, or was he on a 10-day contract, or did he get signed? I don't know. I'll have to check on that, though. But I know the Warriors loved everything about Marquise Chris. It's just they had to make a business decision at the time when he got injured. So, but I think that Cousins can provide, you know what I'm saying, a real presence on any ball club, really. It can be one of the weakest ball clubs in the league. You know what I'm saying? I think he can help the Oklahoma City Thunder and over at least on Oklahoma, these weaker ball clubs, they're not playing for nothing. So Boogie will be able to showcase his talents even more, because he'll be an intricate part of what they're doing. He'll get the ball at least and be able to, you know, at least try to showcase some of the old Boogie that we've seen in Sacramento and New Orleans and things like that, though. And some of what he showed at Golden State before he had all those injuries. So I think that, yeah, Boogie, man, he's just his image, man. You know what I'm saying? That, like, the NBA, you have to fit in a box. You have to be a certain type of guy. They don't like certain type of guys. That's why you don't see J.R. Smith in the league, Tyreek Evans, O.J. Mayo. because what they represent. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're smoking weed and doing this, even though a lot of players still probably smoke weed in the NBA, though. But I'm just saying, though, just being like, I guess, a rebellion. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you're going against the grain, the NBA say we don't have no place for you. You know what I'm saying? That's why certain motherfuckers who you feel like a hothead, they would have to stay in line. Like Draymond Green, you don't really see him getting a lot of technicals and talking to the refs because they know that, man, you know what? That's bounds for you to get labeled and you get thrown out the league. You feel what I'm saying? So now that Draymond kind of checked his, he kind of like revamped his image, if you want to say. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't really look at Draymond and be like, oh, Draymond a hothead. You can't really say that. He's not getting as many technicals. He's not getting as many skirmishes that he did. You know what I'm saying? Because the NBA was looking at him and be like, man, I don't think this is good for the league. We don't want these type of guys in the league. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to understand politics always plays a part. You know what I'm saying? You have to be one of those guys. One of those good guys. You get what I'm saying? So, but that's my take on it. You feel what I'm saying? But could the Lakers use Boogie? Of course. You know what I'm saying? Will the Lakers pick him up? I don't know. Because the Lakers are looking for rebounding. You feel me? They feel like, okay, AD is getting healthier. We're going to get AD back. So where does that put Boogie? Like, how many minutes is he really going to be able to play? You get what I'm saying? And you got to think that the Lakers had Boogie. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't really use him, even though he was injured. But then at the point when he was available to play, then he got signed by the Clippers. So, you know what I'm saying? I just don't know what the Lakers are really trying to do. The Lakers, they want to get better defensively. I don't know if Boogie actually upgrades your defense. You feel me? He can upgrade your offense. You know what I'm saying? But I guess that with the way that Malik Monk has been playing and Carmelo Anthony and LeBron especially, I feel like they think that they have enough offense to win ball games. It's just a matter of can they defend at a championship level now. So I don't know if Boogie really is going to be the answer that the Lakers are looking for. You know what I'm saying? The Lakers are looking to get younger, more athletic. You feel me? They're looking to add perimeter wings who can defend, rebound, you know what I'm saying, and knock down open threes. So that's pretty much where I assess the Lakers are right now. But let me know what you guys think. You feel me? Make sure you like, share, subscribe. You feel me? And let's get it cracking. You know it's the real E-Leezy. You know I fucks with y'all, the people. I love my people. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna talk our shit. And you know I'm always gonna keep it 100. Ain't no capping on this side, nigga. So that's what it is. You feel me? Straight up. You don't have to love it, but you gotta respect it.